So this is the first pattern from our mystery blanket knit along for 2023, and I have already completed knitting the first pattern. And what I'm going to do here is, like, you have to just follow this video I'm making is just to show you how we are going to, after knitting this pattern, how I'm going to pick up the stitches at the edge and then knit the border for each pattern. Okay, so this is just a visual help. So let's start. For the pattern, you have to follow the written one, which I'll be sending out by email to all the subscribers. Okay, so I have completed knitting all the rounds. So the work is facing you, so the right side of the work is facing you, and then so this is after knitting all the round, and I'm going to pick up pick up stitches and knit. So for example, and I'm using 4.5 needle, and the wire is, I think, 80 centimeter. Okay, so how many number of stitches we are going to pick up from the edge, for all those details you can you can check our pattern, which I'm going to send out. So from here, so I already have it. So let's pick up stitches, insert your needle through both the leg. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to pick up like this for all this entire edge. Okay, so once I'm done, I'll come back to show you. So I have picked up stitches at the edge. Okay, so this is edge A as per the pattern, and then for this edge, so this is the edge where we started the cast on and from where we started. So I'm going to transfer all these stitches to a working needle. So I will just come back to you to sew. This is the provisional cast on I did. Okay, let me just transfer it and then I'll come back to show you that. So I have just picked up one needle. So the needle size can be smaller for easier transferring of the stitches. So this is where we started. So I'm just going to transfer the stitch. Okay, so you can see, like, it's pretty easy just to transfer from the provisional cast on. Okay, so let me complete transferring all the stitches and then I'll come back after that to show you to knit this border. Okay, to knit this edge. So I have transferred all the stitches from the provisional cast on to a working needle, and then I'm going to knit all this again. So I'll finish knitting this stitches and then I'll come back to show you how to pick up again this side of the border. It's the same like we did for this, but just to complete this visual aid, I'll come back to show you. So now I have stitches on the 3 sides, so here, and then we have picked up the stitch here and then knitted the stitches after the provisional cast on was transferred to a knitting needle, and the last is to pick up again stitches from this edge. Okay, just remember to pick up the number of stitches which is mentioned in the pattern. So let me start with it again. So it's very simple, but make sure that you are picking up from, say, like, inserting through both the legs like this. Okay. Okay, so let me pick up all, and then I'll come back to show you here. Okay. So now I have picked up all the stitches from all the four sides. So I have it in the round. I do not have enough long enough wire to sew it entirely, but you can see I have stitches from all the sides. Okay, and I'm going to insert a stitch marker to mark the beginning of the round, because now we are going to knit in the round. Okay, and as per the pattern, we are going to do purl all. Okay, okay, let me complete this entire round after doing all the purl, and then I'll come back to show you the next round. So I've just completed knitting the first round, and for the second round we are going to knit all except the corner stitch. Okay, so this is the second round for the border. So let me quickly knit it off. Okay, so we have knitted till the corner stitch. So for the corner stitch we are going to increase 2 stitches here. Okay, so we are going to do knit 1, don't free the stitch, yarn over, and then knit 1. Okay, so we increase 2 stitches in the center or corner stitch. Okay, continue knitting again, knit till the corner stitch. So this is what we're going to do for all the corner stitch, and that's about it. So after that, the pattern is like pretty simple, so just follow the pattern and I think should be okay to complete the entire pattern. So happy knitting, and thank you for joining the mystery blanket knit along. We are going to have lots of fun doing some very simple and beautiful cables patterns.